We're here today about safety, specifically I-95 between downtown Miami and the Golden Glades interchange. This is also a section where we have 95 Express. One of the things that we did is that we asked ourselves, is safety worse now than before we put the express lanes in? So we contracted with a consultant to do a study of the 3 years accident experience prior to the construction of the express lanes and the 6 years of data we have for after. And what we found was fatalities are somewhat down, injuries are about the same, total number of crashes a little bit up. The conclusion of the study was there's no significant difference in safety before and after construction of the express lanes. Regardless of that, safety is a concern on I-95. There are way too many crashes, always were, and they are now. We need to continue improving that. A year ago, we announced a campaign to address particularly lane diving. People that cross the plastic poles that separate the lanes for the express lanes in the wrong place. They shouldn't be doing that. It's worthy of a $179 ticket, and it's unsafe. But people were doing it anyway, and we announced a three-phased approach to that. First, we had a public information campaign. We let people know it's unsafe to lane dive, and you're going to get an expensive ticket. Secondly, we changed all of the express lane markers to this. They're sturdier, and instead of being at 10-foot spacing, they're at 5-foot spacing. The third thing we are doing is currently under construction, we're going to have emergency stopping areas over 1,000 feet long. We're building 5 of these in the median that'll be 13 feet wide. And that's ample for FHP to pull people over and ticket them. It's ample to pull disabled vehicles. It's something we don't have now. Right now we have narrow shoulders on both sides. What we're going to do is we're going to move the barrier wall over so we have a really narrow on one side and an ample on the other side, and we will alternate those zones. This will be constructed and in operation by the spring of 2018, about 6 months. So we look forward to improvement from that. We replaced the express lane markers by December of last year. So it's been 6 months. We have 6 months of data of how well those are performing. And we tried to accomplish 3 things with those. We wanted these express lane markers to be more survivable. We don't need gaps out there. We don't need these floating around in traffic. And we were replacing over 4,000 of the old markers every month. So we wanted more survivability of the markers. Secondly, we wanted less lane diving. We wanted the markers to restrict that movement so that people would be more discouraged from lane diving. And most importantly, we wanted to stop the crashes. So we have a report that's in your press package, and it shows 3 things. First, the replacement of the delineators, the express lane markers, is down 92%. Instead of replacing over 4,000 a month, we replace less than 200 a month. Secondly, the issuance of tickets by FHP for lane diving is down 87%. That's our best measure of whether fewer people are lane diving, and our conclusion is that they are. We've also looked at the collisions within the express lanes and find that in the last 6 months, they're down 31%. That's phenomenally successful. We hope to marry this with the emergency stopping zones. So we're looking for further safety improvements, but we're extremely pleased with the progress to date. Thank you.